Hey, guys and girls. James C Burns here, Sergeant Frank Woods, Call of Duty Black Ops 1, 2, and 4. This is Sarge's Corner live stream. And man, I'm broadcasting from Thousand Oaks today. And man, I am pumped. You know, what I love about doing what I do is I get to meet new people all the time. And you just don't realize how many truly gifted and talented people there are out here. And due to one of you fans out there, that's why I love you guys. You introduced me to a young man named Johnny Young, and my life is so much better because I know this kid. And I don't know. Actually, I'm going to meet him. We had a brief conversation before that. I thought, shut up. We're going to meet each other on the show so you can meet us. But I was doing some research because he's a guest. I want to show respect to my guest. And I did some research, and then I came across this little gem. And let me you guys are interrupting my show. All right, here it is. Oh, Christ. My world's blowing up. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Johnny Young's fans are so emphatic. They're blowing my phone up right now. This is how popular this guy should. This guy, he's gonna be a rock star. I can just tell. I can smell it on him. Watch this. This is a little. Here. Watch this. I'm going to talk about my new favorite guy.
This isn't bad.
This is Johnny Young doing his thing.
Street. I can't believe they went out of business. Hello? And this is why you're single.
Check this out. It's a new security protocol, but it's not displaying properly through my diagnostics.
But try that new interface package I sent you. Run decryption. Whoa.
It's a prediction algorithm. If whoever wrote this gets it online, they would be able to rig any match they want.
This is our chance. We can use it.
You can't be serious. These people will find us and kill us.
But imagine what this could do for us. It's one time, one risk to give us that second chance we've been searching for. The chance for a new life.
Mila, we will find our fresh start. This just isn't it. 영원한 가족?
Forever family.
이게 뭐지?
Gotta keep him on there. There you go. I love this shit. He's so good. He's so good. Watch. I love this shit.
How'd you check him on?
Johnny Young, baby. Look at him. Go get him, kid. That's true. Yes. Look at this kid. Run, Crypto, run. No fucking onions in this show, baby. This is onion-free entertainment right here. Johnny Young, onion fucking free. Look at this kid. Unbelievable.
They have taken everything from me. My friends, my family, my identity. My redemption is still out there. Now it's time for me to show them the truth. Now it's time to play my game.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. This is just. All right. Okay. That's my new guy right there. That's Johnny Young. I fell in love with that performance, and I've been looking at a lot of this stuff. It's just, every now and then you just see somebody just really, wow, this kid's got something special. And you ready to meet? Hopefully my new friend, Johnny, motherfucking badass Young. Come on, Johnny. Come on and say hi, man. There he is.
How's it going, James?
Dude, you're amazing. You are absolutely amazing.
Oh, God. I mean, this is really, 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 really surreal for me. Thank you, by the way, for your kind words seriously, just because I'm a huge fan of your work. And as a kid growing up, I played all the Black Ops, all the Call of Duties, all the Black Ops. And I remember when your character first popped up, I was like, holy shit, it was like, like it was like any movie or television or theater piece you see, it's like you brought the intensity and so I was a huge fan, and I used to play it like day and night. And I specifically remember your the Russian roulette scene, and I used to watch the behind the scenes, and it was so intense, and you're like, fuck, and it was like, holy shit, I would kill to be a part of like that world, and I didn't know how to get into that world. And so this is really surreal for me as well.
Well, let's talk about that. How did you get? Okay, first of all, I am not. I don't get fanboyed much. So this is like, no. I mean, me as a fanboy, I'm a huge fan of yours right now. I watched. I was doing your research, and I'm looking, and I go, who is this guy? Somebody recommended. I said, I love meeting people. I make friends from friends, and so I started doing my diligence. I'm watching, and I go, that's it. I finally found this video, and I'm like, does he have an accent for real? Or is he? I go, first of all, I was blown away by your accent was so spot on, and I was like, is he? And God, I don't want to offend him and say, is he Korean? I don't know what is. So I did all this research on you and find you've done a lot of Korean roles, and we've actually worked with some of the same people, some of the same directors. Anyways, I do a lot of work in Asia, and I was tracking you down. Then I found this. And I got sucked into the story. Like it just, you drew me in, man. Oh, get out of there, kid. Come on, I'm yelling. Come on, move. Don't take that. Just run. And she said, when the girl says to you, that's why you're single. No, man, he's single because he doesn't want you. He's got a hot babe around the corner. A kid like this has to pick of the litter. I have no doubt. So how did Johnny Young go from being a young, innocent kid to being Johnny Young, the badass? How did you?
Man.
What is your journey, man?
It's a long one, my man. It's a long one. Thank you for all that, by the way. But it is a long one. Gosh, how do I condense this into a short story? It's sort of like I growing up. I remember watching Batman. I think that was the first movie that my dad brought me into the theaters to watch. It was like 1988 or something like that. I was like really young. And Tim Burton's Batman, and watching that and growing up with like G.I. Joes and Transformers. Like I was always like kind of like imagining myself in these roles with my little toys. And then growing up, I was into like martial arts and sports, and I was in the Boy Scouts, and became an Eagle Scout, and I was on the swim team, and one of my swim coaches was a U.S. Navy SEAL, and he did BUDS training for a lot of the SEALs that would go into Hell Week, and I had a lot of interest in like the military, and I befriended a SWAT officer at the time, and that was sort of like the direction that I kind of wanted to go because he had such a big impact on my life. And then I went into acting school, and then I just quit everything, and I dropped out of college, and I went to Lee Strasberg Acting School here in Santa Monica. They were connected with the Tiffany Theater, which was at the time at the Tiffany Theater on Sunset was where the actor studio was. So I was sure. And so I would take classes. I would watch. At the time Martin Landau and Harvey Keitel were teaching. No, it's Al Pacino just walk by occasionally. I'm like, oh my God. And like, I was so into that stuff, and, being an Asian American actor, my dad was like, it's going to be really hard for you. Why don't you, there's not going to be a lot of roles. So why don't you come to Korea? So I went to Korea, couldn't speak Korean. I went there when I was 19. I pretty much learned Korean in 8 months. I immersed myself in it so much. I kind of thought of it as like, okay, this is sort of like a character study. Like I'm just going to immerse myself. I immersed myself so much I forgot English. So when I came back to the States, I had to relearn English. and I went, and apparently I had an accent, and I had to get rid of that, and I couldn't read English again. So my theater teacher at the time, the late Don Eitner, he had to like help me learn English again. And so I went to like, I wanted to be like, I was so passionate. I was like, I wanted to be like Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, like Denzel Washington. So I went to like, I looked up every single actor I looked up to, and I tried to find their acting coach, and I tried to go to their acting studio. So I went to, my manager sent me to like Leslie Kahn. I went to,
I know Leslie. Yeah.
Yeah. I studied with Bob, but gosh, I'm so, I'm like,
you got this. You're great. You're doing great.
Gosh, I studied, I mean, I'm blanking here, but Meisner, Stanislavski,
you took the tour. I call you took the tour. You took the tour.
I literally tried to devour every single piece of theater, television, film, on camera acting as much as possible, so that I could be equipped, be as well equipped as I could, and I would audition for mostly film and not television, and then I just wasn't working very much, and it was I would do occasional roles here and there, and then my first film role was like this horror film, and I got killed off like immediately, and then my
You've
second,
all been there, buddy.
yeah, and then my second one was I still didn't have my SAG card, and as you know, it's sort of like the catch-22. You got to have a speaking role to get your SAG card, but in order to get your SAG card, you need to have a speaking role. And I remember walking into this audition. There was like 500 people at this audition, and it was for this gangster role, and it was a movie called Crossing Over. And I remember auditioning, and I got Taft-Hartley, meaning that yeah. For the viewers that don't know what that means, it means like they kind of take a risk, and they just sort of like, here, you're given this role, and you get.
They like you so much, they're willing to help you get into the union, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're willing to. You get 3 jobs where you get 3 jobs, and you're a must join. So they kind of like you enough. We're gonna take a flyer on you, which is great. Just means you're good. That just means you're good.
I appreciate that, and it was a big deal because it was the first it was the first speaking role that I had, but it was with Harrison Ford, Ashley Judd, Sean Penn, Josh Gad. I mean, like if you look at I was like, holy shit. And I was like shitting my pants, and it was a Weinstein film at the time. So, back in the day, if you were in a Weinstein film, like his movies were generally
that's a big deal. People don't realize as much of a piece of shit he turned out to be. Man made some nice movies. I mean, you can't take that away from him. He did some good work. So yeah. We'll probably get blasted for saying that. For saying that. Fuck. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, but yeah, that was my first speaking role, and then I did a few indie films here and there, and then I just wasn't working much, and I got into this diversity show. Every year, ABC, CBS, and NBC have like a diversity.
Right. Yes.
And I got into like with a final, like I forgot, like 50 or 25 it was, and then I ended up not getting it. But then one of my readers was a girl. I think you worked with her. I'm not entirely sure if you worked directly with her, but her name was Charlotte Chung, and she was in Black Ops. She voices the character Seraph in the multiplayer.
I know exactly who it is. We didn't work together, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. And so she was my reader at CBS, I want to say. And so she kind of championed me. And I noticed that she was in Black Ops and in Overwatch at the same time. And I was like, holy shit, how are you doing this? And she's like, you got to get a separate voiceover agent. And she knew my work. So she's like, I'll walk you in. I was like, I promise you, I will not let you down. I know video games. I love video games. I've been playing my whole life. And I would love to bring my like theater and film experience to video games.
Yeah.
And so walked into the agent. I was like, to the agent, do you have a reel? I'm like, I have no reel, but you have to trust me. You have to trust me. And so they gave me a shot, and I booked World War Z, and then Overwatch, and then Apex Legends, and then I worked on da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da, and
Just roll. Now you're Johnny fucking Young, man. Johnny Young.
I appreciate that.
It's Young, right? Not Young, it's Young, right? I said it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't offend me, by the way. It takes a lot. It takes a lot.
Well, well, give me a minute. Great stuff. Let's talk. Hey, let's talk crypto, because that's which I think is. Tell me about crypto.
Yeah.
And I got some. Who is crypto? How did you find them? And I mean, I can't kind of know who. Explain them quickly for people who don't know who crypto is. I think that's unlikely. And then I want to ask you about: is it voice only? Did you mocap any of that? Tell me about the whole journey to become crypto, please.
Sure. So I got this audition, and I remember getting it, and then I got it really, 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 really late, and I only had like 30 minutes to do it because I was out and working out, and I came in, and my agent had sent it in, like, you have to send it in by this time, and I looked over the sides, which are, like, for people that don't know, are like a chunk of dialogue, pretty much the audition piece, and they kind of had a description of what they were sort of looking for, and so I sort of did. They're like, he needs a Korean accent, so I pretty much broke down, and I can read and write and speak Korean fluently, so I pretty much phonetically broke down the English into Korean. So I wrote all the dialogue in Korean to sort of phonetically break it down. Excuse me, and then I pretty much had to sort of find his voice, and I remember looking at like YouTube clips of like these Korean films that had influenced me,
Mm-hmm.
and because I needed to really ground him, like I needed to really find where he lived and why he was the way he was. And
I love it.
So I did a ton of research. I apologize. Sorry. I did have a lot of time. This was that the 30-minute window was for another audition. So I had a window of time, and they gave me like specific characters who they were looking for. And I was like, I get what they're looking for, but I wanted to go deeper. So I researched these other films. They were A Bittersweet Life, No Tears for Man. I forgot the English title, and gosh, I'm trying to remember the English title for this other film. But anyways, these other sort of like revenge slash really
Johnny, what I love about your work, I'm bubbling here. The vulnerability.
Yeah.
Vulnerability is the key to every part I've ever found. When I found how to be vulnerable in that character, that's when the character takes up. And your vulnerability is such a power, because if you can play the vulnerability as it lives in your authenticity, it just makes the character likable. Like, Crypto is so likable. You are so likable. And to me, that's like, even Woods has a tremendous amount of vulnerability. If you break down Woods, there's a lot of vulnerability in that, because vulnerability is letting yourself be affected by shit, having shit matter, and feeling it, being having the ability. And when I heard and again, I watched with an actor's eye. I'm a director as well, so I watched with a director's eye. I said, "What's this kid doing here? This is really nice. Oh, that line has resonance and depth." And I go, he's got some, he found his vulnerability. It sounds to me you connected to a character on a very personal level. And that's why it just sings for me,
Absolutely. And speaking on your work, I mean, they're kind of similar in a sense where, at least from my eye, where it's like, like you said, they have a lot of hurt and like you said, vulnerability. And the way that it works is like, it's almost like a cake where it's like they have this wound, and to protect that wound,
not fucking call it an onion. Do not call it a fucking onion.
I did. I called it a cake, but yeah,
Cake. I like the layer cake.
you layer it like a cake where you sort of have to put protection and armor, and that's what hardens them, and it's because they have so much hurt that, and that's what I had to recreate is why is he so like suspicious? Like, is he like suspicious of everyone? Why is he always sort of like looking out, and why is he always like why is he a like espionage specialist? It's because he has so much paranoia, and it came from somewhere, and it came from hurt. So I completely agree.
Yeah. Love it. Great description, man. So did you do motion capture for this as well? Are you the body and face as well?
So yeah, for the season 3 trailer, I did the motion capture for the performance capture for that, and it was amazing. It's I remember watching your work, and the technology where you had the little balls on your face, and now they just paint dots. The helmet cam and the cam in front of you, and I got to meet Roger Craig Smith on set, and I got to work with him and do scenes with him, and it was incredible. It was like it's an incredible experience because, as you're it's like film and theater all rolled into one, because it's like you don't really have boundaries, so you have this whole area to work with, but at the same time you have a cameraman, and he's following you, and you have to be really focused and intentional.
I liken it to doing black box theater. Have you done black box? When I was in New York, I met black box theater. Black box theater. Tell them. I want you to talk. They don't hear. I talk all the time.
No. Please. I mean,
black box theater is basically you have a stage with literally black boxes there, and very minimal props. You get like a gun or a cup, and then you play out a whole. I did Shakespeare in black box theater. And it's just, when you get it right, it's mesmerizing, And to me, being in the volume, that's what we call the environment where we shoot these things. It's like black box theater. You get a gun, you make it a C stand with a extra corner. If stairs, a set of stairs, like in my Jeep was 4 boxes with a steering wheel, nailed to the top of it. That's what black box, and that's what doing. I think the performance capture for video games like. You got to have a lot of inner life, a lot of inner creativity. You can't just yell off lines. You're connecting, and plus the beauty of it is you're talking to other actors.
Yeah.
And in the box, it's fine, but you're talking to somebody, and that connection happens, and that's where the magic comes from. I think.
I agree. I completely agree, and. Yeah, with everything that you said, it definitely felt like black box theater with minimal props. Because when I was working too, it's like all they gave me was like a gun, and they're like, "Okay, you're being lowered in. There's ice, there's wind, but there's a volcano over there, and then like, and over there to your right, look up, right there, your icon comes up." And so it's like you really have to use your imagination. Yeah.
Well, actually, I not to contradict, but I say I have to let my imagination use me. I flip it around. Yeah, I believe when I do seminar stuff, I tell people it's simple. Acting is like, if you ever get in an argument, somebody's not there, or drive your car and you piss at your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your mother or your father, and that's acting. Yeah. It's like a form of insanity. You just let that voice in your head take over and run the show. It's like having it's like being inhabited by your imagination.
Yeah. I've definitely done that in a film that I did a few years back. It was a war film, and I had to like talk to a general, and I had to be like really, I don't want to say frustrated, but I was at the time we were running out of time, so they like double stacked the camera to get a close up and the wide shot, and they had worked with the other actor for like 4 hours, and like, I needed to do it in 2 or 3 takes. Like everyone was standing in the back. I was hungry. I was like, my blood sugar level was low. It was right before lunch. And I had like this huge monologue in Korean, and I was like, "Fuck!" I was so pissed, and I needed to stand still, and it just used it, and it ended up working out. It was kind of cool.
those moments, if you can lock into the, get rid of the suffering, because once we feel uncomfortable, we start to suffer.
Yeah.
But if you use the discomfort as a tool, then nothing phases you.
Yeah.
And I had a similar experience in Tokyo. I was shooting a film called Hero, and I have a 6-page monologue in Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. And I said, okay, I was going to bail on it. I said, but if I can master this, what a feather in my cap if I can do. The whole movie's in Japanese. So I said,
Yeah.
And I had worked for them the year before. And when I got the script, I called the producer. I go, Yoko-san, this is all in Japanese. And I thought, oh, fuck, did I lie to them? Do they think I speak Japanese now? I'm fucking panic. Did I lie to them? No, because actors lie our ass off to get jobs.
Yeah.
We're all experts at everything. Skiing, arts. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Can you ride a horse? Yeah, 20 years experience. Yeah.
Lie our asses off. I go, did I lie to them? And he said, no. He goes, we're going to teach you to do. So they got me they got me 2 teachers and my personal interpreter, and we spent 8 hours a day learning this thing. So I made the mistake of presenting it to the director like the night before, because I have all these stories about working with the Japanese. I love them. I love the structure. I love how they do things, but they also have a different way of shooting stuff.
Yeah.
So, and I had earlier in that year, early in the shoot, I had a question about a line, because I like to make it work. And sometimes when they I go, why am I saying this line? And I pulled my interpreter over. She pulls the director over. He comes with his interpreter, and she says, James wants to know why he's saying this line. And he says, he says a bunch of stuff. She goes, he will ask. So he goes over and talks to the writer. The writer goes over, and they bring down 4 executives from Fujifilm. And they bring the executive producer. There's like 9 people. They took 30 minutes in a conversation. And I'm panicking. What the fuck did I just do? I get a fire. And then they're not having, all these things. They're very guttural when they speak.
Yeah,
right? So I fucked up. What did I do? Finally, it goes over, and the chain of command comes back to me. He goes, oh, James-san, you are asking for a hot dog. I go, what? Is that it? Yeah, you're asking. I go, you couldn't just tell me that? And we had to go 45 minutes. So I knew that asking questions was kind of perilous on set. So I mastered the monologue, and I said, let me audition it for the director and the producer so we don't have to go through that again. Yeah. So I do the monologue for him, and they had this other conversation. And then the guy goes, James-san, very happy. Director now wants to do with 1 take. No, I just, no. Yeah. And so the next day, get up, we rehearse everything. It's like a soap opera. We rehearse it in the morning. They start shooting it out. I nail it in the rehearsal. I sit for 9 hours on a freezing set. And finally, James-san, your turn. Like, man, took me, first 5 takes were a disaster. People were shitting bricks, man. Oh, James, do you need tea? Do you need coffee?
Yeah. No, I know that feeling.
And James-san, do you need? Is there anything we do? And I kept going. I kept blowing. It was like watching a figure skating routine. Oh, and Burns is coming into. He landed that jumping nicely. Now it's a triple X. Oh, and he falls. And so take number 6 came along, and the stars of the show. His name is Kimura. He's a big rock star. And he was so nice. He goes, man. He goes, I can't say half these words. I don't know who writes this shit. So we get to and so we do one, and I get right to the end, and I blow it. And they said, they started coming over, and I go, no, fucking, let's go right away. I got this. Let go right away. Take number 6, crushed it, nailed it, all the way to the end. And it was like we had just won the Olympics.
Yeah.
People, started screaming and yelling. I'm like, man. And then they came in for coverage. I go, oh fuck, I gotta do it again. No. They came in for coverage. And they did the wide. They had a slow, long, creeping wide. And then they at the end they cut it for a little bit of coverage. But I get it, man.
Yeah, I that it is so terrifying as an actor to like go through all that, and I know what you mean. Like the Japanese are really, really structured and can be rigid, and they have to go the chain of command. But I had a similar situation with shooting the Turkish movie, and like they pretty much said this is the most expensive movie that Turkey's ever produced, and it was like the Ocean's 11. It was like the biggest cast of the Turkish actors, and then Eric Roberts was in the scene as well, and like they would talk to Eric in English, and then all the actors would huddle, and they were talking in Turkish with the camera and all that, and there was like 100 extras, and I was like, I don't want to fuck this up, and then they're like, okay, we got it, okay, and I'm like, but what, and they're like, Johnny, don't worry, just and I'm like, okay. Like, fuck. Yeah, so I totally get it. I'm just shitting bricks, and
worst. I mean, the worst direction ever is the PA. Like, man, we only have an hour. We only have like one shot for the end. I go, thank you for putting the pressure on me. It's not hard enough to do this. Yeah, we got to get this now. We're losing the light. We got 3 minutes. I go, thank you.
Everybody, we're losing light, and this is going to be lunch afterwards with 25 feet of film, okay? All right, James, you ready to go? It's like
James, be loose. We have 100 feet of film, which makes it a minute. And your monologue is 2.5 minutes long. Just speed it up. Can you speed it up a little bit? Yeah. Have fun.
Yeah.
So tell me about the refrigerator behind you. Is that artwork?
Oh, this is just unfortunately, like I live in a studio box, so this is like my kitchen. I stream in my kitchen. I don't have like a separate room. And I have like a bunch of like
Wait. Johnny Young's not rich? You're not rich?
No, unfortunately.
Rich?
That's actually kind of a thing that it's funny, right? Because it's like you book a really like a great role, and your character is recognized, and I guess what a lot of people don't understand is just because you're recognized doesn't mean that you have dough flowing in, and eventually you get to a point where you have a lot of experience, and things pile up, and you get to a nice place. But I try to remind people that I've been acting for about 19 years, doing theater, student films, television, auditioning, and voice acting. I've only been in it for about like 3.5-4 years. And I was lucky to book, 3 big projects back to back. But even then, it doesn't mean that like my life is, dramatically different.
People don't realize that. We'll make good money for one day's work. Yes. But if you got to work 30, 40, 50 days, and plus you're paying out, you tax at the highest rate. If you have a manager, that's 20%. If you have an agent, that's 30% off the top, and you're still paying taxes on the gross. So I was saying, I remember I was looking at I was taking home 47% of what I made one year.
Yeah,
that shocked me. It shocked me.
It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, I was at a party and I talked to this guy that I met, and back in the day, pre-COVID, obviously, and he was an actor, and he was a series regular on a show that shot in Canada, and then he was like a regular on Fuller House, on like a Netflix show. Yeah, and because he got double taxed and paid out like his managers and all, like I think he said he got paid like $25,000 an episode, but his take-home pay was $5,000.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's after taxes and all that stuff is crazy, and that's the fallacy. Plus, networks, the news and the magazines, they report on Brad Pitt and getting $20 million for a movie, or what's her name, Jennifer Lawrence complaining she's only getting $15 million per film. Like, man, it's like, okay. Yeah. I feel you. I get it in that level, but that's not the rest of us. The rest of us saying, God, if I can work 40 days this year, I can put some money in the bank. Yeah.
And I'm sure you can attest to this too, but it's like, when you were growing up, it's like, I don't need money. It's like, I'm doing this because I love it. And obviously we do this because we do love it, but it's like, man, only if this could pay my bills, man, only if this can, get me a new car. And then it goes to like, only if I could just get a little bit and put in the savings, if I could just buy a house, and the dream is to continuously act and have it sort of pay your way through.
The way I present it all the time is like you get paid for two things as an actor. You get paid for your ability to tell the story, to take this, the story from point A to point B and support the narrative. And if you do that well, you can probably make a living at it. But the thing you also get paid for is your ability to attract attention to a project. That builds a career. If you're the reason people are coming to the show, to the movie, they're going to pay you for that. That's why you get the big bucks. That's why Tom Cruise gets paid big, because people come see a Tom Cruise movie. Those are two ways you make a living. And one, you can be really good at it, but if you're not the reason people are showing up, you're not going to get paid what I call the escape velocity money. You're going to be a working actor, which is great. You can have a good life doing that. I'm knock on wood. I'm very fortunate to have done that. But the multi-million-dollar contracts do not come across my table, because that multi-$100 contracts come across my table.
Yeah.
They'll give you a ULB for $125 a day. Great, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, and so you make a balance. I don't know too many successful actors who are not really smart with their money. Like you got to pack it away, man. If you get a big check in the mail, you stick it in the bank and you budget it out, because longevity. You got to have longevity, because you have dry spots, right?
I'm a huge proponent of that, and like I actually wanted to eventually start a podcast and talk about kind of stuff like this. And I have friends that have done extremely well for them. Like they literally went from like, I can't pay for my car and eating ramen to they're like a series regular on a show, and they make all this money, and then they live this lavish lifestyle, and then the lights turn off and show's over, and then they're like, damn it. And I'm like, dude, you could have, I'm a huge proponent of like living below your means. And I've read a ton of books on like real estate and financial financial investing. Finance. Yeah, sorry. I'm like, God, by the way, I can't English right now because it's like I'm so excited to like be talking to you. I shit you not, my man. Like I'm a huge fan of you, dude, and your work and the honesty that you bring to your characters, and seriously. So I'm a little nervous. I don't really get nervous a lot, but just wanted to throw that out there. So I'm gonna try to English a little better, but I'm a huge I really. It's hard, right? Because it's like everyone's journey is a little different, and you can't tell someone what to do. But it's like, man, I want success for you, because it's like you get a big paycheck, like you said, and then it may not show up for another 3 years or a few years or a few months. Who knows?
Well, that's the thing too. I try to explain to people that we're in a business where I do carpentry work because I like the result, like instant gratification. If I build something, it's built. I'll make a movie. I have movies in the can that may not come out for 2 years.
Yeah.
I have projects that I've done that you may never see and so you'll do something today, and then it may not come out it may never come out. So the idea of taking, you got to take gratification in the work itself, not in the result.
Yeah.
And that's another thing we got to pay attention to, like how, you can work all year but not see any results. And there's that keeps us wondering,
It does. And unfortunately, it's like, the actor brain is always like, okay, I got this audition. And then it's like, it's always, there's so many levels of uncertainty. It's like, I got this audition. I hope I nail it. And then, or I do a good job, or I feel free doing it. And then you book the job. Okay, now I gotta deliver. And then or whatever, and then you're like, I hope the project comes out, and then I hope the project does well, and then I hope I get the next project. So it's there's so many levels of uncertainty.
Yeah, that's good. So give me a couple of crypto lines that are kind of popular, because I don't, I've been trying to find one or two. I haven't found any that are really, give me some of your, give me something, give me something crypto right now.
Something crypto. I think like a lot of my fans ask me to specifically say this one line. It's pretty much, don't be an idiot. And don't be an idiot, or like he he talks a lot of like trash. So I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I know when people say, "Tell me a line," like no, you tell me a line. I know
yeah.
So give me a crypto version of "You Can't Kill Me."
Oh, you can't kill me. So
I love it.
Yeah. No.
Give me a crypto version of "You See That Hind? I'm going to crypto it."
Oh,
see that hind?
Oh, that line. Okay.
Yeah.
You see that hind? I'm going to crypto it. You can't kill me. I'm the best.
Fucking love it, man. Hey, so listen, I want to open the channel up. You want to talk to some?
Please, I would love to.
Some fans here, because I'm having a blast talking. I just want to monopolize your time, but we're gonna
no, not at all. This is great, and it means so much to me. Like everything that you said in the beginning, it meant so much, because like from coming from someone's work who I respect, that meant a lot. So thank you.
Well, brother, I'm not bullshitting you. I mean, I really fell in love with what you do. Like, oh my God, I really want to work with you. Yeah, for me, I'm like, oh my God, I wish Activision could figure some stuff out, and like
I would love to.
Well, I think Black Ops should go back to Korea, to the Korean War, and you'd be an awesome Call of Duty character.
I would love that. That is a dream. That is a dream.
You as the Call of Duty character from Korea, because the Koreans fought alongside the U.S. in Vietnam.
They did, yeah.
Pretty much unknown history, but the whole Korean conflict, and I think, actually, I have a script that requires a Korean that I think you could, and we'll talk at some other points. It's called Tango, and I have a lot of Asian characters in it, and I think there's a villain who I think you would be just awesome as.
That'd be fantastic, man.
You playing a villain that needs to happen.
That is the dream. That is the dream. I remember
you as a villain needs to happen.
That'd be amazing. And again, I can't thank you so much for your kind words, but I can't take full credit. Like the writers over at Respawn, Drew Stoffer, the creative marketing director, and Eric Kraber, the senior, director, the voice director. They are so specific in what they want, and I definitely cannot take credit for everything.
You take the tool to provide the immediate adjustment they ask for. And that's a testament to your skill, that you have the ability to, okay, we need more green. Oh, I got it. He's a little softer here. And it's your ability to adapt to the direction that makes you special. Some of us are not so good at that. My story, especially the word. Some of us aren't so graceful when it comes to that shit. More of you need a whip and a sledgehammer to make it. So the fact that you have this skill and the grace, that's a testament to your training as well.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're my guest. I want you to talk.
Just one thing. I just wanted to say, I think it's the actor's job to show up, hit your marks, say your lines, and deliver the story. Be a part of the story. But I agree. Yeah.
All right, let's bring a guy in. Rushman, speak, brother.
Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you two doing?
Good.
Amazing. When I saw the stream come on, it's like a crossover basically between Call of Duty and Apex. It's amazing. You both are like amazing at voice acting. It's crazy.
Thank you. Sincerely appreciate that. I'm geeking out as hard as you, Russman. Trust me, I couldn't even interview this whole
I
time.
couldn't even English. That's like that's gonna be a name someplace. I couldn't even.
Yeah, I couldn't even English.
Couldn't
That's what it
even.
was.
Just crazy. I just wanted to ask you to, like, when you act, how do you get into character? Because obviously, every time you do a different type of acting job, you have to get into the character. Like, what do you do to get in character?
On you, Johnny.
It depends. Specifically for me, it depends on the role, but I try to. So like when you get a like a stack of dialogue or a script, you try to immerse yourself as much as you, or I try to immerse myself as much as I can into the story by being extremely detail oriented. So like breaking down a script, when I break down a script, literally for every piece of punctuation, I will write down 5 or 6 different thoughts to see where it can go. And then depending on the character, try to get into the mindset of the character, I will try to do something that will sort of get me into the mindset. So for example, when I was shooting this war movie, I wanted to go to boot camp. The producer stopped me. And so I needed to really harden my mind. So I did jujitsu and Muay Thai every day, three times a day, to get my ass beat, to really get my mind into sort of like a soldier's shape. And I had a friend who was holding pads for me at the time. He went to Afghanistan, so I talked to him a lot and try to get into head mind space as well as the physical condition into like of a character, I guess. So you sort of try to do as much as you can to be detail oriented.
All the details, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like you have to really put your mind to it. If you want to be a really good actor, you have to
But you got to listen to what he said. Not only his mind, he put his body into it. You got to have physical experiences so these words mean something. You just can't yell shit out.
Yeah.
Like, taking a hit, taking a punch. If you've never been punched, you can tell when somebody's never taken a hit and they try to voice what they call physical. They call exertions in the game, right?
Yeah.
You got to do exertions, like all those, like all that running. You have to actually do that in the booth.
Yeah.
And you can tell when somebody has been physically active because there's a depth to that. And I love that. So it's not just the emotional and intellectual details, but the physical detail as well. I love it. Great question. Russman, that's a great question. I'm going to kick you off my channel and bring somebody else in, man. Great question.
Thanks for having me.
Get off my channel, goddammit. There you go.
I love that.
Yeah. Let's go. Alec, get on here. Look at him.
Hey, how's it going, my man?
How you doing, Jan? It's great to finally meet you at the first show for crypto. How are you, man?
Good. It's a pleasure, my man.
Yep. And it's good to see you again, James. The same.
Oh, as always. Let's go. What's up, man? Talk to my boy Johnny Young here.
I got actually 2 questions, to be honest.
Sure.
So how was your career? Well, how did you feel while having a new voice while joining this voice acting as crypto? How did you feel? Well,
how do
you feel? Like what did you feel like? Oh my goodness, new character.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, I was a huge video game fan, and so when I got the sides, the audition piece, I immediately knew what it was for. And I was a huge fan of Respawn and Vince and everyone that worked over there, so I knew immediately that this was either Titanfall 3 or Apex Legends. And I was super excited, and I went into Warner Brothers, and like literally it was like the final boss level of like they were standing like in a row, and then Manny, the head writer, he was like on a computer monitor. I was like, guys, I know what this is for. And then they all stared at me with a blank stare because I was super excited. And then they're like, let's get to the booth. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna do okay, thank you. And then so I was over the moon. So I was like super excited. And when I got it, I was like, I was over the moon.
Oh my god, that is so good. And 2 questions for both of you. The second question first. How would you feel if 2 characters, Woods and Crypto, how would you think they will meet each other? If the Call of Duty crossover with Apex Legends, how would you guys think?
I don't know, man. I have to think that one through. That's too exciting to think about. And quite frankly, I don't want to give away any free ideas.
Ooh.
I don't. I actually have an idea, but I'm not going to give it
Let's
away.
leave that to the fans, then. We'll leave that to the fans to see what they think.
There we
Now,
go.
great question, man. I'm going to move on because we're short on time here. So peace and love, brother. That's coming up. All right. Let's see. Day Dog, get in here.
Oh no, man, this is crazy. This is crazy.
What's going on, Day Dog?
Not only have we just talked to the world's greatest actor, now we got another great actor, now Woods, Crypto. And I mean, I've been thinking about it, like, you know, how you talk. I forgot the name of the actor who did Mirage, but
Roger Craig Smith. Yeah.
Yes. I really think Woods, that's how you would talk to Woods, because you say old man all the time. And like, I really think if you and Woods were to like anything, like if Woods was in Apex and you were with him, I really feel like that's how you would talk to him. Like calling him an old man, and Woods would school him, and like they just go around together. Oh bro, that's awesome. That's awesome to think about. That's crazy.
Yeah, there'd be some very fun banter in there, I think.
Yeah.
Yes,
Two smart asses in the room is always fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Apex, hearing him. Mirage he's crazy with those lines. And then he did the Winter Express this year.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. But
Thanks,
Crypto
man.
will have his time to shine. I know it. It's coming. Something's coming.
He's shining right now, buddy. Day Dog, I'm going to move you on, friend. Okay?
Yep.
How do you want to go? Soft or hard?
Let's.
I'm going to pick you off. You want to go soft or hard?
What do you think?
Get the fuck off my channel. See you later.
Damn.
That's amazing, dude. That is
Fire
hilarious.
Brigade, get in here, friend. How you doing?
Hey, James. Hi.
What's going on?
Good. Kind of pissed right now due to class.
Wow.
But one question. I noticed with that game, there's a lot less, what is it? People playing it. Why is that?
I mean, who knows? I mean, I definitely think that it's picked up since season 7, but I mean, it seems to be going well for us on our side. It seems, but who knows? It could be a variety of reasons. You know, games are always come and go, and you know,
And a lot of options too. There's a lot of games out there, man. People, come in and out of phases. And, that's something new.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a lot of reasons for that, Brigade. A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But, good question. You're gonna go.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna boot you. How do you want to go? Soft or hard? This time we're gonna give you a Crypto send off. So Crypto, send him up, kick him off my channel.
Give me the hardest you can go. Try and piss me off even more today.
Get this stupid idiot out of this channel.
Boom, gone. Freaking awesome. All right, let's go. Saucy Romero's back. There he is.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going, my man?
Cut them off. I'm like, that's dope. Like, I was freaking out. I'm like, all right, when you do kick me off, could both of y'all say one line together? It'll be amazing. I wanted to ask a question, right? So, do you play Apex yourself since you do the like the actor? Do you like the you voice the character? Do you play as the person and like honestly like like play the game how it is and just like study it while you playing it?
I mean, yeah, I'm a huge gamer, and I actually stream. I stream
Really?
3 times. Yeah, I stream 3 times a week on Twitch. And
hang on a second. His stuff is in the description below. We have his
Okay.
Twitch channel and his live stream.
What console do you play on?
oh, I'm PC Master Race, my man, and yeah, and I have a PlayStation 5, so for the exclusives. But yeah, I mean, I'm a huge gamer. I'm a huge fan of video games, as you know. Like I'm a huge fan of James and Call of Duty, as well as Apex, and I play as Crypto, and
All right.
I play a lot.
I wanted to ask, would it be too much if I could play a game with you, like whenever you have like time?
We talk about that on the channel. So if you want to join, and we could talk about it on the channel. But
Okay.
yeah.
I got you. Hey, James.
Hey, Saucy, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. I was very excited yesterday. I was like freaking out still.
All right, man. Well, we're gonna kick you up, get more people on. So,
All right.
how do you want to go, soft or hard?
Y'all both kick me off at once.
What do you say? Want to use the crypto line?
Sure.
Idiot. Ready?
Woods.
Woods, who is this idiot you have on your channel?
I don't know. Kick him off. Who's up? Let's Lays, get in here, Lays. Lays. Hello.
So I have a question for Young. If Respawn asked you to voice, if they're doing another Titanfall game, would you want to voice act in the Titanfall game?
Oh my God, I would kill somebody to be in a Titanfall game, in the game, as well as like be a part of like the trailers and act in the cinematics, and I would kill to be to be a part of Titanfall. That's like, that would be a dream.
Yeah, great series.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Lays.
Well,
Lays, I'm gonna move on, buddy. How do you want to go? Soft or hard?
As hard as possible.
Take him out, Johnny Young.
You don't even deserve to be here. Get the hell out of here.
Boom!
Honestly,
Nicely done. Danny, talk to us.
Hello.
Hello.
I did not expect to be here.
Are you here? Speak.
Would you, James, would you be, would you like to be in an Apex game or Titanfall?
Oh my God! Yes, I would. Love it. Oh my God! How much fun would that be?
It'd be insane to have him on. It'd be insane.
Imagine working with this guy here. Ooh. He forced me to raise my game. I love it. I had to say it's young Johnny Young around the studio. Oh boy.
It'd be so much fun. It'd be so much fun.
Tricks out of the bag for that one. All right, Dan, listen, man. Great question. We're going to move you on. How do you want to go? Soft or hard?
Hard.
All right. Take him out, Johnny Young.
You will never be kill leader.
Boom. Gone. Love it. Alec Rose, this is one of my buddies here. How you doing, Alec? Come on, say hi. Alec, here he is.
I'm doing good. You're doing good. Might be a little laggy. So I got a question for Johnny.
What's going on?
Still lagging?
He's lagged out.
Oh no.
Let's move on to Jant Moore. Hey, Jant Moore, how you doing, my friend? Oh, look at you.
Hello?
He's outside. Hey.
Can you hear me? Oh,
Yep.
dang, I don't know if you can
hear
hear me. You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Oh, we lost him.
Him again. Okay. Oh, boy. All right, moving on. Let's see. Who we got? Let's see. We got Brandon. Speak to us, Brandon. Brandon.
Oh, you're muted.
You get turn your microphone on, Brandon. Yeah. You're in, brother. You are in.
Johnny, I've been playing Apex for years now. I've been trying to get the new character. Because I'm not really into wasting money in games. So yeah. But what I saw on someone in the chat, I don't remember who it was. He said, "What if Woods was in Mortal Kombat?" You do know what that game is, yeah?
I love Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Yeah. I love playing that game, and if you were in it, I would definitely buy the DLC.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Time to talk to Johnny. Johnny, how was it what was your first line that you did when you were in the studio?
Honestly, I don't remember any of the lines I record. I just record them and I walk out and I completely forget. So I
Yeah,
don't
honestly,
remember at all. Yeah.
it also has been a couple of years for me doing that. So yeah, I'm actually going to play some zombies so I can grind some ether shrouds, some ether crystals.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right, Brandon, we're going to let you go. How do you want to go? Soft or hard? I see you, Brandon. Right. Sometimes. All right, Coyote Killer. How you doing, kid?
Hey. Hey, what's up, Johnny?
What's going on?
Doing good. Just chilling.
Nice.
Hey, what's up, James?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing pretty good. I've actually talked to Johnny, so I don't know what kind of questions I should ask him, but I don't know.
It's all good, my man.
Yeah.
So you're just saying hi, and it's okay just to say hi.
Yeah. I'm just kind of saying hi.
Nice. So we're gonna kick you off, man. How do you want to go? Soft or hard?
Oh, do the shit hard.
Hey, get the fuck off my channel.
Oh,
Alex,
man.
get on here, man. Get on here. Alex.
Hey.
Alex.
What's going on?
Hey, Johnny, I hate you.
Oh, what's up, Alex? This is the guy. This is the guy who connected us, James.
Oh, hey, man. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
No
Alex.
problem.
Sincerely appreciate that.
I'm definitely not driving.
What's up?
I'm definitely not driving.
Oh, I hope you're not.
Hey, are you in an airplane or a car? Oh,
he's in a car.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the hookup, man. This is you expanded my horizons, and I can't thank you enough for that. Now I got
no problem.
Now I got one more handsome young man who's going to make me feel inferior. So great, good. Thanks for that, man. Really nice. Nice to me, Alex. Thank you so much. Now my whole self-esteem is dropped another bushel or so. All right. Well, Alex, we're going to kick you off because he's got like 100 people lined up to talk to. I want to move through it. You good? How do you want to go? Soft or hard? How do you want to go?
I like it both.
You like it? Well, okay. Johnny, you go hard. I go soft. Ready?
Okay.
Come on, let's do it.
Yeah. You'll never be champion. Don't ever come back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we fucking hate you. Go. That's me being nice. All right, Macintosh, get in here. Mac, how you doing?
Hello.
Buddy?
Hey.
Hello.
What's going on?
What's
You're
up,
on, man.
guys?
Talking to you.
That's awesome. It's so good to see you and meet you guys. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
I'd say you guys have fulfilled Woods. You fulfilled my childhood, and you're fulfilling my teenagehood right now, Johnny.
That's amazing. Hey, James fulfilled my childhood as well, my man.
Don't blame me for your mental disabilities, okay? Don't blame me for that shit. Like, I don't want any psychiatrist bills being sent to me, okay?
All right. It's so good to meet you guys. I've actually never met any celebrity in my life, so this is a big thing.
Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks for even. I don't even consider myself a celebrity, but thank you for your kind words.
I've never met like bigger people than my best friends ever, actually. So how are you guys doing today?
I'm not that big anymore. I lost a few pounds.
Yeah,
bigger people.
Quarantine, I kind of let myself go, and I'm trying to get back to where I originally was.
Nice, nice.
Good. All right, man. We're gonna move on. How do you want to go? Soft or hard?
It's so good to see you.
You too, brother.
Likewise.
How you want to go? Soft or hard? Let us know.
Bye.
I guess. Okay. Well.
Yeah. There we go.
I guess neither. All right. Here's I like cod.
We can order from there and try and help keep the restaurants alive.
What's going on, man?
Hello.
It's a radio
What's
show.
going on? Hey.
All right. Moving on from I Like COD. Orlando, get in here, buddy.
Yo.
Hey, yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Not much.
That's cool. Hey, dude, I'm so glad I was able to get into the stream. Like, this is the first meeting Woods and Johnny.
So how will you use this opportunity? That's my question.
Okay, I have a question. All right. So in Black Ops 4, right? When Woods tells Mason why he's always been in the box, do you know why?
Yeah, I do.
That, or?
I do know. I actually wrote it, so I know exactly why he says it.
You wrote it?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I got to write all the dialogue or most of the dialogue in Black Ops 2. And
shit.
Yeah. And I wrote the Specialist HQ. I wrote all that stuff. And I had a hand in writing most of the cuts, the dialogue scenes, the Easter egg scenes in Blackout. So that scene where it's you in the box, always been you. We wrote that together. So yeah, they gave me a lot of opportunities. I live in gratitude when it comes to Activision and Treyarch. I have nothing but gratitude. They gave me so much opportunity with that character. You know, it's like I got to write the dialogue. Yeah. Sergeant Frank Woods.
That's amazing.
All those speeches in the wheelchair, I got to write all those.
Get out of here. Oh, my God.
Apex, like for a season thing or whatever.
Yeah. Anyways.
They should include him.
All right, Orlando, you got a question for Johnny Young here?
He should be in one of the future Call of Duties.
I no doubt.
That'd be great.
No doubt. He belongs there somewhere. He belongs in that universe someplace.
Oh, God. That'd be over the moon. Yeah.
Right, Orlando, we're going to move on from you, my friend. How do you want to go? Soft or hard?
Hard.
All right. Want to take it, Johnny?
You've wasted my day and my time.
Get the fuck off his channel. All right, Gabe. How you doing, Gabe?
Oh, wow, that's crazy. How are you guys?
Good. How are you, man?
Oh, man, there's a lot of questions I could ask you guys. Are both.
You get one.
Great people.
It.
So, alrighty. Johnny, you talked a lot about like how you like Call of Duty, and just like the rest of us, you grew up playing it.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite and why?
I mean, my favorite is obviously Black Ops because James C Burns plays Woods. That's why.
that's how you butter the toast when you're on.
You gotta
butter the toast right there.
You gotta keep a good relationship before you guys work together. So when you get in the studio, you're not.
No, but honestly, it's like aside from Captain Price, it's Woods is one of the faces and most memorable characters. It's like again the wheelchair when you find Woods when he's all emaciated and in that level where you're like dragging him to the chopper. It's like a lot of these set pieces are extremely memorable.
Yeah. A lot of Black Ops 1 is embedded in my brain.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's worth it.
Easier to fix that,
Oh well, thank you guys for the opportunity. It was awesome talking to you.
You're awesome. Come back anytime, buddy. Love to talk to you again. How do you want to go? Soft or hard?
I think anybody would like to be insulted by either of you two, so I'll take the hard.
Johnny,
don't you ever waste my time, you idiot.
You can do. Oh, come on. You can get the fuck off my channel.
I want to cry later tonight. Come on.
I can as Johnny say that.
All right, say it as Johnny then.
Get the fuck out of here, this fucking guy.
There he is. I'm recruiting you for something. All right, let's see who's next. Vader. Vader's up. Hey, Vader.
What's up, James?
Good, man. What's going on? Talk to Johnny Young here.
Oh, hello, Johnny.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. I played a bit of GTA with Nox yesterday. He stole all my money, but as you do, like to steal everything from me. He does.
Nice.
I got a question. Yeah, I got to ask a question.
Sure, absolutely.
Ask away. Out of all the things you've done, what's the most favorite thing you've done so far in your career?
I mean, it would have to be Apex. It's literally given me the opportunity to be in these huge set pieces, and as I talked to James, being able to act in it, voice act in it, giving me a community, Twitch, YouTube, giving me the opportunity to be on this podcast, be able to connect with you guys. So hands down, probably Apex Legends.
Opened up a lot of doors for you, I see.
I'm sorry?
It's opened up a lot of doors for you. You got a lot more opportunities.
It definitely has. It definitely has. Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good question. Gonna move on. How do you want to go?
Hard. Go on. Hard.
All right. Get the fuck off my channel, you.
Fuck out of here, man.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out. What kind of bullshit is that?
we got to work on the delivery. You're just too nice a guy right now. We got to harden up a little bit. Let's see. Apex. Let's see. Bobby M is here. Hey, Bobby M.
Yo, what's going on, James and Johnny?
What's going on?
I don't know who the hell you are, Johnny. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I've got a question for James.
Right, Crypto.
Oh, nice.
Apex Legends.
Oh shit, nice.
You can't say that. This is crypto, man.
No, I got a question for James.
The whole world built around this guy.
Now you've been recasted as Woods. Do you have any other voice acting work like on the go, or would you ever return as Woods?
I would be Woods in a heartbeat. I would do Woods for this game if they asked me. I'm just shot a thing last week. Hopefully, it's be ongoing. I've got Yakuza 7 just came out. I'm in that as Marusu Watashi, the mob boss. And there's always stuff on the horizon, man.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
The phone rings. It's like waiting by the ocean to see what the ocean brings in every morning.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Some nights I go to bed, I feel like I'll never work again. Then I have 9 jobs on the phone the next morning. You just, man, it's the lifestyle. So.
All right, man. All right. Well.
How do you want to go?
Hard, bro. Come on.
Hey.
Get this fucking asshole off your channel, man.
I love it. Oh, that's freaking awesome. All right. Okay. Let's see who's up here. Here we go. Here's my boy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
So Johnny, I actually have a friend. He mains you.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Yeah. But I do have to say sorry because when you first came out in Apex, I did shit on you a little bit.
All good, brother. All good. It happens.
All right. Well, I came on to ask you, Johnny, who's been your first favorite person working with on Apex?
I mean, it's a really hard question just because like the whole and I know this is not like a PC answer. This legitimately, I have a connection with every single cast member, and we actually have a chat room, and we text each other every day. And so I have a different relationship with all of them, and they've given me. I am like the baby of the group. They're all veterans of the acting game, and so I'm the baby, and I look up to all of them, and I have a different relationship with all of the cast members, and I seriously think that Respawn cast these people specifically to because we all mesh well as well. So they're amazing people.
I liken it to like raising a family together. It's like having a kid, man. You're all part of this thing forever. I mean, it's permanent. It's forever. And there are people I worked with 10 years ago who I haven't talked to in 10 years. I'll see him at a party or in a Starbucks. Oh my God! You're friends for life. You've done something. It's like teammates.
Yeah.
The guys you have in your team. He's a goaltender, by the way. He's a goalie. You're friends for life, man. You will. I have friends from high school reaching out to me to go skiing in the spring. Like these are, and the same thing as an actor. These are friendships that you have for life, and it's special.
It's very special. Yeah, I'm very grateful.
All right. Well, thank you guys for having me on.
How do you want to go?
You know me, dude. Just give it to me straight.
Get the fuck off my channel, you hockey puck. That's who we got sitting in the wings here. All right, Spider Boy, come on. Here he is.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
No, I just, I have a light that was from my iPhone, so you guys could clearly see me.
Nice.
All right.
Okay. Getting kind of nervous.
It's all good. I'm nervous
I
too.
was wondering, what if Woods has become DLC in a fighting, has become a DLC character in a fighting game?
Well, first of all, that's up to Activision to do that. So,
or even like, I think he would actually fit in Mortal Kombat. You know, with all this like the guns and you know.
Again,
Mortal Kombat. Look,
I really can't speak to where Woods can and can't go. I can't even get Woods back to a fucking Call of Duty Cold War game. So I have, whatever's going on with Activision, they have, they own that character, so they can rent them out or put them in another universe if they want. But if fans ask for it and they're willing to pay for it, I'm sure they'd make that happen because Activision is good. They're as good as they get in the video game world. So
yeah,
what do you say? All right, Spider Boy, I'm going to move on, man. Good talking to you. How do you want to go? Soft or hard?
Go hard.
All right, Johnny, take him out.
Anyways, have a good day.
Peace
have
and
a
love.
good day, my friend.
What the fuck,
Johnny?
What the fuck kind of bullshit ass Spider-Man knockoff shit is this? Fuck out of here.
Get the fuck
All right.
out of here.
Take care.
All right. Having fun yet? Let's go. Who's next? James W's waiting around. Hey, James W. How you doing?
All right, I've got one question for both of you.
We have one. We have one answer for you as well.
Okay then. So
James
we'll start with
11.
the guest because for
James
obvious
W.
reasons.
11. Sorry, go ahead. Speak.
Okay, we'll start with Johnny Young, aka Crypto. All right.
Sure.
Do you do any motion tracking for Apex, like what people for Call of Duty would do?
Yeah. I got to work with Roger Craig Smith, and we did the season 3 trailer together, and it was amazing. It was amazing.
Okay.
Just because of the running animations, and for Woods. One second. What was it? Okay. Did you ever meet up with any of the Zombies actors?
Nolan North and we've done panels together. Great guys, uber talented.
Yeah.
I love being in. They are funny in life, and we did a couple panels in the past, and they make me laugh. And this, it's good to be around people who make you laugh, right? So yeah, great guys.
Then one more thing before I go. Remember the Mujahideen mission from Black Ops 2?
Yeah.
Remember the line where it was sand, and more than sand?
Hey, yes, I do.
Can you do that except with onions?
All right, John, leave me and say, Woods, what'd you see? Go ahead.
Woods, what'd you see?
Onions. Onions and more fucking onions.
Perfect. That could not have been better.
All right, man. How do you want to go? Soft or hard?
As I said yesterday on the stream, go onion or go home.
Johnny, take him home, man. Kick him out.
Get the hell off this stream.
You little shit. Go. We just picked on an 11-year-old kid, by the way.
Yeah.
I
couldn't go that hard.
I know.
I
did it yesterday. I felt bad for the whole night. It's awful.
Yeah. Oh my God.
This is my friend from Saudi Arabia. How you doing? Hala.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey.
James.
Say hi to Johnny Young, my new
Hey,
friend.
Johnny.
Hey, how's it
Johnny.
going?
I'm good. So here's the question. When it first came out, Apex Legends,
Mm-hmm.
did you thought it would blow up like it did?
No, I had no idea. In fact, when it came out, there was no marketing behind it, and they just launched it. And I was like, what is this game? And I started playing it. I was like, this really plays like Titanfall. I was like, I wonder if it's connected. And then I looked up the company that made it. I was like, Respawn made this. This is insane. So yeah, I had no idea, and I had no idea that I would even be a part of the game. So yeah, it's all a big surprise to see how it's gone.
Yeah, you were great though. And James, I'm from
Yeah,
the
dude.
Emirates. Yeah,
Oh,
so here's another question.
Well, we talk all the time. This is about Johnny today. You and I can chat later. I'll see you Thursday.
So
Right, kid?
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So yeah. So look, I've seen the live where you and Chris and Roger were playing together. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. I had a good time with
Yeah.
him.
Would you still join do like a live together and play? Because that was really fun.
Of course, I mean, Chris Edgerly and Roger Craig Smith, they are veterans of the game, and I again, I have such a great time with them, and I'm just blessed that I can call them my friends. You know, it's amazing, and of course, we will do something in the future.
All right, Hala, I'm gonna move on, kid.
Yeah, see you later. I'm not gonna.
Bye-bye. All right, Matthew, how you doing, man?
Oh
You're
my
in.
God, this is like a dream come true. I'm freaking out. I hope you don't mind if I record this a little bit to
Go
show my
ahead.
friends later.
Please.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I played a little bit of Apex, back in the day, but I haven't played in a while. So I'm sorry about that, Johnny.
No
But
worries.
I have a question for you. While you're working in the development of Black Ops and the Black Ops series, did they ever tell you if Reznov actually made it out of Vorkuta? Did they ever confirm that?
No, Reznov, I don't really have a definitive answer on a lot of Reznov stuff. That wasn't part of my purview. I don't know if I don't know a lot of stuff about Reznov that I try to find out when I was writing certain parts of dialogue, especially with Black Ops 4, when I was actually talking to Reznov and that scene, like, So that again, there are gaps in the tentacles that reach between the 3 or 4 games that I'm involved with. They are, some of them aren't fulfilled for me. Somehow they're going to tie that together at some point, I hope. But
me too.
Yeah, because these things are built piece by piece. I mean, these are 2 and 3 years in a row, and you shoot something and they remodel it and they revise it. They decide different things. Or they get like a Johnny Young involved. Oh, we got to make him a big character in this now because he's so good. So that's what happens. But again, no. As far as I don't know where Reznov, what's canon for him, so to speak.
All right, thank you so much.
Are you ready? How do you want to go? Soft or hard?
I want to go hard. Also, I want you to say, Matthew, you look like hammered shit. That would be awesome.
Matthew, you look like hammered shit.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, it's so good. A quick question, by the way, James.
Yeah.
Wait, so like I was looking at all your stuff too, and like I saw that you got to go on like a USO tour, and you got these.
Oh my God, dude! Yeah,
these conventions. I've never been to a convention before. Like it was the first time that I was gonna be I got invited, and then COVID happened. But it was man, what's it like?
Well, the first one went to a few air bases in England and Germany. That was me, Rich McDonald, and Kamar De La Reyes. Guy who plays Commander David Mason. And then Kamar, we subsequently went to Afghanistan.
Wow.
Yeah, we were in background. We did a fob hop to we flew all over Afghanistan. We were there for 10 days.
My God.
Man, saw some shit that. So when you see, and I start watching news reports, I go, that's not what's happening. That was an eye opener. I am so impressed with, I always was, but when I went to Afghanistan, saw the level of professionalism that the soldiers had. I'm in awe. I don't know why. I have a lot of strong opinions about the military, all positive.
Yeah.
And I just think that these guys they're remarkable. And anybody who's wants the life, join the military. The training you get, the responsibilities you learn in the military you can't get that going to college.
No, absolutely not.
So that's, And then from there, we went to Guam. We're in Hawaii, Japan. So we've had, the USO has been great, man. Yeah, USO has been great. It's been great. Yeah.
Awesome. It's awesome, man.
Let's take some more questions because I don't want to burn you out. Let's go. There's so many new faces.
Please.
Gwen, how are you? What's going on?
Oh my gosh, I did not expect to get chosen for this.
Before Johnny went away.
Yeah, I'm a really big fan of Crypto, and I just want to say thank you so much for voicing such an amazing character.
I agree. He is amazing.
Oh, man, thank you.
I love me some Crypto. He's like currency in my life.
I thank you so much for your kind words. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, though. He's my favorite. I'm so sorry.
No, don't be
Sure,
sorry.
we love it. We love it.
Please, I'm grateful. I'm just, I never realized in a million years like I'd be able to talk to all you guys. I just was trying to do my job and do the best that I could, So thank you.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing amazing.
Thank you.
All right, Gwen. Thanks for coming by.
Man, thank you.
Let's give Gwen a nice send off. Go ahead, Johnny. Give Gwen a nice send off.
You will always be a part of my life. I trust you.
Oh, such a sweet. Woods never gets to say shit like that.
Wow, this
is.
is.
I trust you. You're a part of my life. Go shoot somebody. Nice. Savage of the year.
Oh no, that was scary. Oh, what's up?
What's up?
All right. So I played both Apex and COD. Like I love Woods, but I also love Johnny because you're both just equally amazing voice actors.
You can love us both, man. We're not jealous here.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
Honestly, though, Woods, you were like, I've been playing COD since I was like 2, and I grew up on you. And I've had one question. In Black Ops 4, so I heard earlier you wrote it, right? Like wrote most of your lines, right?
Yeah.
Were you able to write the fact that you were dating Alex Mason's granddaughter?
We had Dave was sending me all these sketch ideas early on. He said we're trying to build a universe. I said, well, how much budget we got? Because it costs a lot of money to make these. This is a game is very expensive. Every pixel has got to be accounted for. So that takes a tremendous amount of effort and time. I said, well. And I drew up all these scenarios to help tie the universes together. And I'd submit them. He goes, nah, I love it, but we can't afford it. I love it, but that's too much. It'd be too much. We don't have the time. A lot of it was about time. We don't have the time to get that done. And so when we floated the idea of Woods having a love interest, I go, well, that's something new. I mean, we made him as an old man and it also gave us an opportunity to build sort of what I thought was a way to bring the universes together, kind of explain the narrative of the whole, 1, 2, 3, and 4, explain the narrative under one umbrella, so to speak. And so that's where that idea generated from. And again, a lot of that was just a few writers on that. It's not just, I got to contribute dialogue and I got to, submit my version of it, and a couple of them they kept, a couple of them they didn't keep. So, it's these games, like John said, there's a lot of people involved. I mean, you have the animators and the editors. I mean, I'll do 4 or 5 different versions of a line. They'll pick the one they want. So there's a lot of decisions made that have nothing to do with us hitting our mark and saying our line. So does that answer your question?
That was an amazing answer. I've wondered that since that game came out. I was so confused. Thanks. That really made my day.
Hey, Savage, how do you want to go out, man?
Gotta give it to me, man.
Hey.
Fuckface, get the fuck out of here.
You embarrass me. Aiden, hello. Aiden, speak. All right, you're gone. Dog, I'll get to you later on, okay, buddy? I see you there, dog. All right, Demorts, hello.
Woods, you look like having shit.
Looks don't count for shit in the jungle. Say it, John.
Looks don't count for shit in the jungle.
This is Nam, baby.
Yeah. I remember that.
Say hi, Aiden.
I love Mason's accent because he's Australian, so it always changes from, when he's in game.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, when I play games, I like putting on accents and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you get into like voice acting,
Johnny?
Well, I mean, the advice that I would give, and please correct me if I'm wrong, James, but I would normally say try not to focus on voice acting. I would say try to just do acting, do theater, do plays, do student films, and break down scripts, because it can essentially you can you can use those tools in all different mediums. And when you're voice acting, you're not just saying stuff, just like James said before. It's like you need intention, you need the details, and honestly, when I am recording for Apex 2, like I put my body into it, so it can sort of translate.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Woods, can you please say Mozambique here?
Say what?
Mozambique here.
So
Mozambique what?
Yeah. So
Mozambique here.
a Mozambique is a gun in Apex Legends, and it's a
Okay.
really popular line. So
What's the line again?
Mozambique here.
Ked?
Mozambique
Johnny.
here. Mozambique here.
Fucker. Mozambique here.
So good. That's amazing.
How do you want to go, Demort? Hard us off.
Come on, the hard way, Woods.
Get the fuck off my channel.
That was amazing.
All right. Who we got here? Fergie. Hey, Ferg. How you doing, man?
How's it going, guys?
We're talking to you. That's how it's going.
James, thank you, man. You've been a big part of my childhood. You know, Black Ops my favorite game over the years. Come on, just get a good laugh with your character. And Johnny, I don't really play Apex, man, but you got a cool voice. So I'll
Thanks,
give you that.
dude. Appreciate that.
And he's pretty easy on the eyes, too, if you ask me. You know, handsome young bastard. Get the You got any questions for us, Ferg?
You're the expert in quiet. You send me off?
Ain't no goddamn onion. Get the fuck off my channel. Yeah. Oh, boy. That line's never going to go away. Let's see. Allie Peters. You're in?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Fucking swallow a spoon.
Holy shit! Holy shit, dude! Yo, you guys are fucking awesome, man.
Thanks, dude.
What's
going on?
You're part of my fucking childhood, bro. I fucking love your voice, man. You guys are fucking awesome. Oh shit. Johnny, you're fucking awesome, man. I love crypto. And
Thank
stuff.
you. No.
Hearing him calling Caustic an idiot and stuff, it just makes me crack up all the time. I love it.
Thank you.
Can you do me a favor? Can you tell see, I like Roger Craig Smith. He's been part of my fucking childhood. I love him. He's like one of my favorite voice actors. Can you tell him I love his pictures that he posts on Twitter, like his interstellar things and stuff. It's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I can't believe you're fucking here.
It's all good, my man.
Breathe, man. It's okay. Breathe the air. Breathe the air, man. Take a deep breath.
Hey, okay. Hey, well, I just want to ask you, are you and Sam still in contact? So, because if you can't, you have him on the show.
Sam and I never really developed a relationship. We have one through Dave Anthony, kind of third party. Like we both appreciate each other's work, but Sam and I never got the opportunity to be on set together. He came in and he'd lay down voice tracks, but he never came in and actually worked. Most of my compadres were Emerson Brooks, Andrew Hawks, and Jeremy Dunn. They were the utility guys who I got to act across for 10 years. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So there's a lot of relationships there, you know?
Yeah. I think one of the best parts about acting is you get develop a relationship with your partners and stuff. That's pretty cool.
It's to me that's the most important thing, having a relationship with the person across from you. That's what it shows up on screen.
Yeah.
Even in the recording booth, if you don't have a relationship with the voice coming at you, then you don't hear it. So it really makes a difference if you, like Johnny said, have your skill, have the ability to say what you mean and mean what you say, be authentic, but have the control over your tool, we call it the instrument. Control your instrument. Let your imagination take over and deliver what it's got to deliver.
All right, you guys are so awesome. Beat you. Okay, give it to me hard, man. Tell me I'm a piece of shit now. You hope I burn in hell. Telling me what's going on. Come on.
Come on, you got to practice, Johnny.
All right. Look here, fuckface, you piece of shit. I hope you fucking burn in hell, goddammit.
Yeah, see, that's fun. All right, Tony, get on here, man. How you doing?
Hi. It's actually quite an honor to meet you guys. I have played Call of Duty since World at War and up. And just recently actually stopped playing Apex Legends so I could do this.
Nice. Good.
So I have a question for both of you. If you could go on a dinner date with the character you played as, would you?
Oh, I do every night. Problem is, just my girlfriend want to go on to dinner with the character I play. Many times she does not. So.
Yeah, same, very similar answer.
See, one of the things that I've noticed about Crypto's kit is the fact that his drone is so easily destroyed, but it's so viable for his kit.
Yeah.
You pretty much have to hide it in order for it to actually be viable in open areas.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's one thing I love about it, because you can just sit it somewhere and then just forget it, and it'll still mark enemies for you.
Yeah, dude, you're doing it correctly. So it's tactical espionage, my man.
I've done it so many times, and with that help, it's gotten me to second, third place so many times.
We're gonna champion soon, my man.
I actually got a champion yesterday.
Oh, dude, congrats.
So far, if I remember correctly, I have a total, since I started on Season 1 on Xbox, all platforms, I have about 30 wins.
That's amazing, dude. Killing it.
I am.
All right, Tony. Tony, how do you want to go, man? We got to move on to somebody else because you can talk
Give it
all
to
day.
me hard.
Shit.
Fuck it. Give it to me hard.
All right. Crypto, you got to kick him off hard, buddy. Take him out, Crypto.
Fuck out of here, shit face.
That's not very crypto of you. All right, let's see. Let's get back. Alec Rhodes, come back on, man. Alec.
Hey, you hear me good?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yep.
You hearing me good? You hear me at all?
Yes,
Okay.
we hear you.
The Alaskan Wi-Fi is acting up a bit. So, quick question, Johnny. Just what was it like in the Overwatch short?
Oh my God, that was
Thank you. What was it like in the Overwatch short?
that. I mean, again, like it was a dream come true to be a part of that universe, and I went through like 4 or 5 rounds of auditions to even get that part. Because Diva is an extremely popular character, so Charlotte definitely wanted it right now, and I think JB Blanc might have directed me. He voices Caustic and Blisk in Apex Legends as well, amongst like 500 other things. But it was an honor. It was a blessing.
Cool. All right, Alec. Great question, man. As always.
It was a very cool short. And so,
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
Crappy Wi-Fi. Hopefully it'll be better next time. Have a good day, both of you.
Alex,
you too.
Apologize again.
All right. Yeah, Alex is gone. Let's see who we got left. It's Aiden. Aiden, what's going on?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, James. Hey, Johnny. I just want to say I'm a huge fan of you guys, and one of my favorite games is Black Ops 2. And I've always wondered this. What was your reaction when they said y'all were going to be working with Avenged Sevenfold and M Shadows in them? Like, what did they say?
Again, I didn't know who they were. I'll be honest with you. I had no idea. I had to. Oh, hit the band, Avenged Sevenfold. I go, I don't know. And I'm not. That's not my kind of music. So, and I got to write some of that as well. They passed the script. They called Woodsify it. He Woodsify this script. So a lot of that stuff I got to pen a lot of that stuff in the script and that scene. And so I had to find out who they were, and then I heard the song. So it basically I was just doing research, and then when they came on set, they couldn't be nicer. They couldn't be nicer guys. They were just a lot of fun to be with. Big Call of Duty fans, and they had all these stories how they carry this big storage case with the 70-inch monitor and all these. And before each show, they would play Call of Duty to kill some time. Great guys, great day with everybody on set. So yeah, so had no idea who they were. Now I do.
All righty, that's awesome to meet you guys.
Peace and love, Aiden. How do you want to go out, buddy?
I want to go hard, real hard.
Get the fuck off my channel. All right, so we got only a couple more of these because we're getting close to an hour and 45 minutes, and this has been a really good session. So I'm going to close out a couple more. Here's Apex. How you doing, man? You're not connected anymore, so you're gone. All right, Russman, get out here. Russman, you're back again. What's going on?
I just wanted to ask Johnny. Wanted to ask Johnny if he could do something for me.
Sure.
Can you say in your crypto voice, "You know good freakalopes"?
You know good freakalopes?
It's a Russman line from Zombies BO2.
Okay.
Can you just say it for me, please?
You know good freakalopes.
That just made my day. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Here, Russman. Get out of here. Oh my God, it's great. Orlando.
Yo, hey. I just wanted to ask one more question because earlier my mic cut off.
Yeah.
It would be cool if Woods came into Apex as a character.
I would love to have Woods go into Apex, but that's an Activision property, not mine. Now, Burns can do many other things for Apex. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Nice, nice. All right, Orlando, I'm gonna close this. Go ahead.
Can you say "you can't kill me"?
Go ahead, Johnny, say it.
You can't kill me, you idiot.
Can you say it, James?
You can't kill me.
All right, thanks, guys.
Peace and love, Orlando. All right, man, we're gonna start.
Have a
kicking. You get out of here. All right, Apex. I'm gonna try. Your device is not connected, so I can't get you on, dude. What's going on with that? All right, listen. I'm gonna close it down. Johnny, stick around. Thank you for coming on, and Johnny Young, you made my week, man. Thank you so much for being on the show. You're freaking awesome. Thank you for for inspiring me. You made me want to be better at what I do, and I can't thank you enough for that. And I hope you had a good time here.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks for the show, man.
Thank you. I had a blast, and my nerves finally calmed down after the show's ending. But thank you for having me on, and thank you for all your kind words. And I've looked up to your work as well for a very long time. So thank you.
All right. And as we always say in the show, what's the fuck out? Or today is going to be crypto out. Go ahead. Give me one. Give me a crypto out.
Crypto out.